Talim.
Wind Guide. Raises 30% defense and deals guard damage, but at the cost of taking damage as counters. Even taking guaranteed counter damage, the defense buff keeps Talim at bay. This is a direct upgrade. The 40% chip damage also helps out. A good starting weapon for her. 7 out of 10. Tonfa. This one trades attack in favor of defense. Wind Guide is already better because it doesn't need to sacrifice attack power and lie about powerful single strikes. 4 out of 10. Side Harp. Like Tonfa, it deals less damage. This time Soul Charge makes more of her moves unblockable. It's a worse Tonfa with the requirement to Soul Charge to buff it briefly. 3 out of 10. Double Crescent Blade. Gives more attack and defense buff with a little less range. Soul Charge grants even more attack at the cost of reducing speed. You don't really need to do that for it to work. She can deal lots of damage with or without Soul Charge. Easily her best weapon. 9 out of 10. Chachu. Higher attack but takes guard damage. Not as good as the previous weapon, but she already has worse weapons than Chachu. 5 out of 10. Sao Ankana. The right blade reaches a lot longer and deals chip damage. It comes at a cost of losing HP over time. This is her worst weapon. She's fine being a shorter range character, and Wind Guide already does a better job at dealing guard damage. Losing health over time is much worse than losing defense. 2 out of 10. Mailakari. Despite the smaller size, the left blade reaches just as much as Sao Ankana but loses health on hit. Another worthless late game weapon. At least you can bypass the health loss by throwing. Not as bad as the previous weapon, but still 3 out of 10. Soul Edge. Trades defense in favor of dealing more damage and healing on hit. The defense nerf may be risky, but the buffs make up for it. The attack boost is a saving grace. If the lower defense scares you, then stick with Double Crescent Blade. 8 out of 10. Soul Calibur. Longer range and heals HP on an attack. The downside is always taking counter hits. This Soul Calibur variant is in the middle, but not a bad legendary in general. The healing makes up for the counter damage risk at least. 8 out of 10.
My hands are still burning.